everyone. It's CoCo Wade, and this is Audacity of Host Revealed. Now, we have just watched episode 1 of Motown Maurice's Docuseries, and we have an audience member for the final thoughts segment. I want to invite her up to speak a little bit on what's happening with the reveal.
Hi, how you doing?
I am good, and I want to give everyone your name so they know who you are. What's your name, lovely?
Alberta.
Alberta, very nice. So now that you've watched episode 1 of Audacity of Host, tell me, what are your reactions or what input would you provide? We've done all these interviews and it's gone over really well, and we've gotten a ton of emotions, and this whole experience has really been sort of enlightening but life-altering for some. I want to hear your perspective.
Well, I can definitely relate. I grew up in a Haitian household. My dad was a strong, strong father. So I can relate to the dating, dilemmas and all that. So I can definitely relate to the whole thing. So it was just awesome to watch.
Wow. And so what would you say, like, based on how the Haitian culture is and the families and the firmness, what would be your advice? So I want to talk about what would you suggest to a family in a situation where they are trying their best to create a legacy and teach their children the best values. In watching episode 1, what would be your contribution or advice?
I would say, like, for now, the new age parents to really look into different ways of parenting. It's not so, iron fist type of ruling, but more so just, try to understand the children and basically, I would say parent with compassion. Every child has different, needs and different, personalities. So just once you understand each and every, kid, because I come from a big family as well. I have like 15 siblings. Wow. So parenting each and everybody is different and different styles and everything like that. And of course, we all have different relationship with my parents. So for that reason, you can't raise, parent with an iron fist on everybody, but they didn't know better. So unfortunately, we take it for what it is. I can honestly say I need therapy too from the way my dad, raised me. It starts with dating too, but it was definitely, it was structure. That's what they, assumed that they were doing. So we can only, love them through it. So,
well, and I will say this, although it was a firm structure, I can say that from the looks of it, she did well for herself. Marie did really well for herself. So I think that kudos to her father for, his upbringing, even though we're learning so much more about the culture. Can I sneak in one other question? Okay, so this question has something to do with relationships. So what would you say for a person who is seeking love, that has dealt with the struggles that we've seen in episode 1 of Audacity of Host, and Marie trying to plow through and move on? What would your advice be for a relationship for someone who has encountered that?
I would say one, you have to forgive your parents because they didn't know better, unfortunately. So, their way of dating back in back in the day and also in our culture was totally different from now. So, we definitely have to give them grace, because they didn't know so much. But then at the end of the day, you also have to heal from that in order to move forward, because it's definitely going to cause a lot of, struggles in relationship, learning how to be vulnerable with people, with another opposite person. It's definitely going to be a struggle, but it's definitely worth it to seek therapy.
Got it. Hello, that's good. And that's really authentic of you, and I appreciate that. So before I let you go, is there anything that you want to add that you've seen that you would like to give your perspective of?
No, I just can't wait for the next one. I just can't wait to see the rest. I'm just excited for real.
All right.
Can't wait for the next few episodes.
All right. Well, it's going to be happening. Thank you so much for joining us here. Appreciate you being here. So it's been an amazing night, and I would like to add my final thoughts to this impeccable production here, Audacity of Host. First of all, shout out to Motown Maurice for taking the time and putting this together. Your diligence, your commitment, your perseverance, and your tenacity speaks volumes. Your character is amazing, and I can't say enough about it. But I, for one, my final thoughts are this. I've learned so much about the Haitian culture in this one episode. I feel an obligation as a citizen and civilian in military terms to go out, spread this information, enlighten others, and be more open-minded to the Haitian culture, and just understand that we all connect in some way on this green earth, and we have a role to do in conveying every message. So Audacity of Host has taught me something phenomenal, that I need to go back and reach into the knowledge behind the Haitian culture and see how it connects to who I am and where I'm going. And if nothing else, learn from the love and the commitment that people share and they never let die. Thanks for watching. Yes. Yes. Thank you. For more information on Audacity of Hosts, be sure you guys go to www.motownmaurice.com. Thanks.
That was awesome.
She did a wonderful job.
Gosh, you all made